What is up, what ifers? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Bo. Today we're gonna be looking at some videos on some updates about 3i Atlas. Y'all know that supposedly meteor that's coming into our solar system. According to these videos, it has entered our solar system. So you're gonna want to stay locked in because you ain't gonna believe this.
Since you asked so nicely, here's an update on the interstellar visitor 3i Atlas that's currently visiting our solar system. Firstly, 3i Atlas was officially discovered on the 1st of July 2025, but we've since found pre-covery images from the 7th of May at the earliest. Once discovered, it was quickly determined that it definitely came from outside the solar system because it was traveling way too fast to be from here. Now, follow-up observations quickly confirmed clear signs of it being a comet, such as a coma and a short tail. We got our first high-resolution image from Hubble on the 21st of July and set an upper limit on its size of no more than about 6 kilometers across. JWST also had a look at it, and by early August, those observations revealed that the coma of the comet of 3i Atlas is dominated by carbon dioxide. And a few days ago, it passed close to Mars, and the European Space Agency's ExoMars Trace Gas Orbiter captured these images. Even Percy spotted it in Martian skies. Now, 3i Atlas will make its closest approach to the sun later this month on the 29th of October, and it's expected to be visible in our night skies to ground-based telescopes again in early December. Now, given its speed and direction of travel, it's likely to have originated from the thick disk of the Milky Way galaxy, with a median age, or a middle age, of 9.6 billion years old. But other analyses suggest it could be between 3 and 11 billion years old. So that is all to say that there is an overwhelming consensus among the broad scientific community that 3i Atlas is a comet and not an alien spacecraft.
I don't know, man. We still not sure because it ain't actually here yet. But when it does enter, I would definitely love to see it. In this next clip, it's talking about how every other space exploration facility has pictures of the 3i Atlas, but NASA is just choosing not to show none. I wonder why. Could it be that they want us to think it's aliens? Let's check the video out.
Dr. Lowe, do we have the pictures? Here we are almost a week later. Have you seen them?
So in fact, the only information we get is from the Europeans. There is the European Space Agency that released some data which is inferior to the NASA data, and they are saying that indeed the high-rise camera captured an image of good data on October 2nd. However, the principal investigator of that camera said that he cannot communicate the information to the public because of the government shutdown. Now, that of course raises some concerns that maybe they know something and do not want to let us know about it. And my interpretation is that it's probably not flagging extraterrestrial intelligence. It most likely is the result of terrestrial stupidity.
You think, I don't buy the shutdown excuse. That to me is really suspicious 8 days later that NASA hasn't released these photos.
I agree with him. Terrestrial stupidity. He's speaking on how stupid humans are being right now, withholding this darn information from the public. We should know what's going on, but thankfully, you know, you can look at videos from Europe and they're speaking about how it's just a comet. They want everybody to believe that it's actual aliens coming in November. Bro, they ain't even telling you that the trajectory of this thing is not even going to land on Earth. It's actually going past, like it would never get that close to us. It's crazy though. In this next clip, it's about a massive update from NASA. Although they still haven't released any photos or video footage, they got updates.
Did you hear the massive news today from NASA about 3i Atlas? 3i Atlas is that interstellar object that's traveling through our solar system and is going to do a flyby Earth. Well, NASA announced something that changes everything. They said that they pointed the James Webb telescope at 3i Atlas and they pushed a button that shoots photon protein fiber beams in the direction of an object they want to see, but they said they can only use it once because it's so powerful it burns out the telescope. So James Webb telescope is now burnt out, but it allowed them to get close-up imagery of 3i Atlas, and they said when they were looking at it serendipitously, 3 objects came out of the center of 3i Atlas. And they didn't say these objects broke off it. They said they came came out of the center, and the objects have propulsioners on them. And so one of them, they said, is headed towards Earth. The second one is headed towards our moon. And the third one is headed randomly towards Venus. And they said they're going so fast that the one to Earth will get here in a week and a half. I have an inside source at NASA that leaked the imageries to me, and I'm going to post that in part 2, and you will not believe what these objects look like.
I'm telling you, y'all. And shout out to the person who said that NASA was a big production studio. I believe that, because why are they not releasing the photos? Now they're saying that the Hubble telescope is burnt out, or could be burnt out, so they couldn't really get a whole bunch of images. So this is an excuse for the reason why they're not putting images out about this thing. But they're going to use that narrative to usher in PBB. If you know, you know. All I'm saying is, people, don't be fooled when you see some weird things in the sky come November. In this next clip, it's basically confirming that 3i Atlas is a mothership full of reptilians. Let's just look at the video.
CERN, they've used their collider to open up a portal to communicate with extraterrestrial beings.
Whoa.
And one of them are the occupants from 3i Atlas.
To be clear, CERN already has a room and a technology to open a portal to talk to extraterrestrials.
Yes.
But recently, they also used it to communicate with the beings on 3i Atlas.
That's correct.
Okay, go
Yes.
on.
So those beings introduce themselves as such, like that we are the occupants of this object, and they did not show up physically. They show up as holograms. Now, they apparently showed up.
They showed up as holograms, not physically. Key words, pay attention.
As holograms. They look tall, that's what she said, and they communicated telepathically with every single scientist in the room.
Wow.
And they all got the same message, which is that they are coming in peace, and they're just trying to come over here to gather all the star seeds of this planet.
So when you remote viewed, did you pick up on that intention as well?
Yes and no. I believe that the direct reptilians, will be coming to Earth, but as to know what the exact intent, that I couldn't really say.
Well, this is an extraordinary development.
It is.
You remote viewed 3i Atlas. Did you do that on your own, or were you tasked with this assignment?
I was tasked by the same intelligence people I'm working with to look at the object, because they also had concerns. But what I saw as a remote viewer was a mothership with occupants on board, and they were mostly direct reptilian occupants.
Okay.
That's what I saw as a remote viewer.
And that was corroborated by other remote viewers seeing the same thing.
That's correct. Yes.
The ship and Draco.
That's correct. One of them is John Vivanco, who is also a known remote viewer, and he announced it publicly as well. And other people from the Stargate program as well. So they basically all came up with the same idea.
You know what? This would actually destroy that whole reptilians living underground of the Earth thing, because why would they be coming from outer space if they inhabit this Earth already? In this clip, it's speaking about how 3i Atlas is changing directions. Didn't I just say that? Let's just check the video out.
This is getting crazy because Atlas 3i is now changing directions. No one knows what to make of this because we've never seen anything like it. Okay, scientists released that as the asteroid Atlas 3i was going towards the sun, it all of a sudden changed directions, but that's not it. As it was changing directions and they were kind of like zooming in on it with the Rubin telescope, they noticed that it had friends or visitors. There was other UAP that were crowded around Atlas 3i. Other objects that were traveling with it, but not connected. This is insane. The government is shut down, NASA is not providing us updates, and we have a supposed asteroid that is traveling in different directions. It has a different path of travel. So guess where it could come next? That's right. We need to get to the bottom of this because something big is coming. We are not being told everything.
Yeah. I don't know what to think of that. Y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Supposed news clip and video of 3i Atlas. Not sure how real this is, but I'll let y'all be the judge.
3i Atlas. Viral leaked footage sparks global concern over mysterious space object. Source classified satellite footage leaked on Reddit October 10th, 2025. Analyzed by independent researchers and astronomers. 12 miles long. Size of Manhattan. Anomaly appears surrounded by an electrical charge. What we know so far. A private aerospace company's satellite captured this footage in black and white, showing a massive oblong object drifting toward Earth. Officials claim it's the asteroid dubbed 3i Atlas, but the video reveals bizarre details. Unidentified energy field pulsing around it. Natural? Artificial? Shape resembles a mix of asteroid spaceship, far from typical space rock. NASA has not confirmed its trajectory or composition, yet astronomers tracking it say the math doesn't lie. It's coming dangerously close to Earth within decades. Conspiracy theories exploding online. Alien tech disguised as an asteroid trending on X. Government knows more than they admit. 4M views on TikTok. Genuine documents? Here's the proof surfacing online. A now deleted Reddit thread included screenshots of internal emails from a defense contractor mentioning Project Atlas Shield, sparking claims of a cover-up. Machine archive parts. Astrophysicist Dr. Neil DeVore tweeted, "The electrical phenomena around 3i Atlas defy current models, highly anomalous."
Well, I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it here. What y'all think? Y'all think that's real? Or could it just be some type of AI generated video? Because nowadays you don't know what to believe. We really don't know. You can be fooled these days. You can definitely, especially with that new AI thing called Sora. Oh my gosh. Have y'all seen the Michael Jackson videos and the Tupac videos? Just it's amazing how far the AI has come within the last few months, because it wasn't looking that good at first. But now though, you can't even really tell the difference. If it didn't have the AI branding right next to the video, I wouldn't know it was AI. I'm just saying. It's a lot going on in this world. But as far as 3i Atlas, I believe it's just a comet. A huge comet, that is. And yes, it may be entering our solar system, but I don't think it's going to inhabit any kind of extraterrestrial beings. And if it does, it does. But I just don't believe that. It's just the evidence. It's not enough evidence to say that that's what's happening, because it's just too much stuff that has changed. At first, the pictures that they released from NASA, they had like colorful lights on it. And this was like a few hundred light years away. And now that it's close, it don't even look like what they said it looked like. It's just too many discrepancies, man. But I don't know what else to say about this, man. That's all I got to say on this. Y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think. With that being said, like I always say, do what you will with that information. And remember, challenge the argument and not the person. I'll catch y'all in the next one.